Hey, it's Kelly. Welcome back to my channel where we talk all about gentle skincare, sometimes self-care, and today we're talking instant gratification skincare. I'm talking about skincare products that give you a visible, noticeable benefit quickly. Let us be clear, when it comes to skincare, in order to be successful, you must be patient and consistent. I know it's not sexy. I know that it's not that fun, but you absolutely need to give your skincare products time to show you benefits, often a lot longer than you would think. And you need to be consistent with those products. You need to build that good, strong routine where you're consistently using those products over a long period of time in order to see results. But today, I'm talking about products where maybe you feel like your skin is just a little bit dull. You need a perk me up. You want to see some changes and you want to see them quickly to refresh your skin, rejuvenate your skin, brighten your skin, or find your glow. That's what today's video is about. I'm going to be sharing 5 products that I personally have seen a very quick visible benefit for a perk me up on my skin. So if you're so ready to dive into these instant gratification products, give the video a big thumbs up and let's get started. Korres Probiotic Superdose Face Mask. Now, this is a really great face mask to go towards if you are looking for some gentle exfoliation to bring out that inner glow and to help smooth and refresh your skin. And let me tell you, this mask works hard for your skin. So it's kind of a fun story. I actually discovered this product when I was traveling through Greece a couple of years ago. I was traveling during a very hot time. It was the beginning of summer in Greece, and the sun is very intense. The climate, depending on where you are, but it's a little bit drier than what I am used to. And I was outside a lot more than I'm used to because of sightseeing and everything, right? So it was just like really unrelenting sun and heat, and it was really stressing my skin out. My skin was just looking red and dull and what I call sun stressed or sun stunned. Like it just needed a pick me up. And I just felt like my skin was just kind of like, bleh, And so I found this mask in a pharmacy and I was like, okay, I think this was going to give me a little bit of like a something, right? Because it's probiotics, which are really great for the health and the strength of your skin barrier. Probiotic content can be very beneficial, especially for helping to bring out a little bit of that glow too. And I felt like that's what my skin needed. And so I used this wash off mask, and first and foremost, it's great for hot temperatures because it has this cooling yogurt-like texture. Korres is a Greek brand and they do use yogurt in this mask and in a lot of other products too. That's where some of the probiotic content is coming from. So it has almost like a yogurt-like, really refreshing kind of cooling texture. But when I washed it off after 10 minutes, I was really impressed in how improved my skin looked. Because when I started off, my skin was, first of all, it was overheated. It was quite red, probably a little inflamed, quite honestly. So it was pretty red, a little dull, uneven, kind of rough looking. The texture just didn't look good. And I had definitely not had that really beautiful lit from within kind of glowiness, that health to my skin. So I washed the mask off, and the first thing I noticed is that the redness was gone. There's a lot of antioxidants in here that are focused not only on the antioxidant protection, but actually soothe the skin and calm inflammation. And so that makes a lot of sense. It really did bring down that redness quite quickly. So that was definitely interfering with the glow. So redness is gone, right? My skin definitely was glowy and lit from within, not just from the redness being gone, but it just looked so much brighter. The dullness was gone, and my skin was like conditioned. It was softened. It was smoother. The texture, the enlarged pores that I was kind of noticing a little bit more, that was kind of contributing to the dull skin, were diminished. It was just very smooth, very fresh, very bright, youthful, and yeah, fresh is a great word. Refreshed, rejuvenated skin. And I was like, whoa, just for 10 minutes and already my skin is looking so much better. This mask does have a kiss of lactic acid, and I think that that's the secret sauce to this particular product. Lactic acid is a very gentle AHA, and so they're not using a high quantity here, but you are still getting a chemical exfoliant effect. You're getting that AHA effect that helps to remove the dead skin cells that kind of build up on the surface of our skin. It helps to exfoliate that away, reveal the fresher, newer, brighter skin, And it can also help with that like really surface type of skin texture, can help a little bit with your pores. And it definitely does bring more of a brightening benefit to the skin too, because it's really renewing and refreshing your skin. I reach for this one anytime I need a perk up. And I'll be honest with you, I've had this in my cabinet for a while and I hadn't used it in a couple of months. And a couple of weeks ago, I was feeling my skin was really dull. I was like, oh, you know what? I'm just getting that like late fall, early winter, like dullness, right? My skin's going a little bit more dry, a little bit more dehydrated, and it needs that perk me up. And so I was like, oh yeah, this mask, I should use this. And I was like reminded, you know what I mean? Like, oh yeah, I forgot how awesome and how quick this is. So definitely something that I recommend when you need that quick refresh from dull skin. Let's talk about the SK2 facial treatment sheet mask. Now these are a little bit bougie, I will admit, but I have to say, like, if you were searching for a sheet mask that is going to give you a visible wow moment when you take it off, like this is it. If somebody ever asked me about like special event prep, maybe, you know, you're in a wedding, you're getting married, or you're going to have your photograph taken, like just something special is happening and you want like to really liven up your complexion, really brighten it up, really prep your skin for makeup, like these would be the right investment for a special occasion. Now, you know that the SK2 facial treatment essence is quite expensive, and it does contain Pitera, which is SK2's proprietary galactomyces ferment. So it's a little bit different than like the generic galactomyces ferment that we can get in lesser costing products. It's just slightly a higher quality strain of galactomyces. However, this mask is basically a sheet mask that is totally soaked in that essence. There's really no difference here. So you're getting all that same goodness that comes in the bottle, but you're getting it in the sheet mask delivery. Now, sheet masks, you know, they are that cotton material that have all of that beautiful hydrating essence on it, and it sits like right on top of your skin and it holds that essence in place for a long period of time, and it delivers a lot of that deeper into your skin than if you were just to do a couple shakes of the essence and pat it onto your skin, right? So you're getting a maxi dose, if you will, right, of that Pitera galactomyces goodness held onto your skin and kind of absorbing over about a 20 to 30 minute period. And that is really the magic of this mask and why it gives the visible benefits as fast as it does. It's the delivery system, right? You're getting more and you're getting it over a longer period of time. And so the brightening effect is going to be faster with this mask. And that's why I said I'm very comfortable recommending this for instant gratification for like special events and things like that. It's very reliable, very hydrating as well. You know, galactomyces, we always talk about its abilities to brighten the skin, and that is the benefit, like the number one thing you're going to notice if your skin is dull, if it's uneven, if the hyperpigmentation marks are just very dark, you will notice an improvement in all of that, as well as redness too. Now, galactomyces also antioxidant content here, and it can also help to soothe the skin. It also helps to hydrate the skin. There is a really diverse and interesting like skin nutrition profile, if you will, with galactomyces. There's all these micronutrients and vitamins and amino acids and natural peptides in galactomyces that support healthy skin, that support a well-aging journey, and all of those things. You know, healthy skin is glowy skin. It's not just about blasting your skin with brightening actives. It's about supporting the health and the hydration of your skin. And that's where that true, beautiful glow is going to emerge. And so this is a really fantastic essence to hold to your skin for a long period of time and really deliver deep into your skin to support that health, to support the hydration, to support the glowiness. And because that sheet mask does bring a lot of hydration, you're going to get quite a bit of plumping from this mask as well. And that's another reason why I think it's great for makeup prep, because when your skin is really hydrated, it's very smooth. When it's very smooth, your makeup applies a lot smoother and you get a lot less caking and like breakup over time, right? So it just really creates this beautiful canvas overall for your skin. Now I want to talk about a different type of mask, which is a hydrogel mask. So this is the VT Reedle Shot Vita Hydrogel Mask. Now this is a really interesting two-step mask that has a serum step that contains the famous VT Reedle in their Vita edition, if you will. And then it also contains a hydrogel mask that also has the same active ingredients as the Vita complex that VT is using. So there's quite a bit to dive into here. So let's talk about Vita because you may be familiar with VT Reedle Cica edition, but the Vita is a little bit different, and it is focused on brightening up the skin, targeting hyperpigmentation. And so Vita is actually a complex of 3 different brightening ingredients that includes niacinamide, glutathione, which is a antioxidant that helps to brighten up the skin, as well as melazero, which is a plant extract that helps to target hyperpigmentation. So the first step is the Vita serum with the Reedle shot. Now VT uses the Reedle technology, which are little spicules that do have some centella content. So this is also great for helping to calm down redness and inflammation on the skin. And these little spicules, they do open up pathways within the skin. You're gonna feel it a little bit. There's like a little prickly sensation, but it's not as intense as like a microneedling situation at all. But there is a little bit of we'll say discomfort with this one. It's kind of like a gel-like texture. So you put this Reedle on, and the idea here is that the active ingredients do absorb into the skin just a little bit deeper. This mask, I said it's a 2-step. It takes it a step further. So you put that serum on that's kind of getting a little bit deeper into your skin, and then you put the hydrogel mask on. Now, hydrogels are a little bit different than sheet masks, where the sheet mask, like with SK2, is a cotton mask soaked in that watery essence, and it lasts about 20-30 minutes, right? Hydrogels are actually like the serum that is kind of like solidified into a solid gel-like material, hydrogel. So it's not as wet as a sheet mask, but it's like this very delicate gel-like, almost like a pressed serum. And so you put that mask on top, and now the hydrogel does contain all of the same elements as the serum, but it is this melty gel texture. So you actually keep hydrogels on your face for like, I mean, at a minimum 40 minutes, but really give yourself a good amount of time, because it can take about 2 to 3 hours for this to really start to melt fully into your skin. And you will see that the mask actually starts to go clear, and it starts to go clear because that pressed gel, that hydrogel, is actually absorbing into your skin. So they do say that with the VT mask, there's like an entire bottle of the Vita, just the serum in the hydrogel mask, but you prepped your skin with the Reedle shot. So it actually absorbs into your skin a little bit deeper, a little bit more, and then you get all of those additional actives from the serum. So it's like, it's like a super dose for your skin. It's a really fantastic treatment, truly, for your skin. And I was very, very surprised by this, because I did actually do a video, and I will mention that video that I did talking about this mask was sponsored. This video is not, but I was surprised, and quite a few of you saw it in the video. Instantly brighter when I took it. Well, instantly, yeah, 3 hours, right? You do need to dedicate a little bit of time to this one. But when I took off the mask, you could see the difference in my skin. It was so much brighter, but it was also really plump too, and very hydrated and incredibly smooth. And the interesting thing about this mask is that the benefits do seem to last for quite a few days afterwards. I noticed a few days afterwards, my makeup applies a lot smoother, a lot better. My skin feels firmer and feels plumper, because there's just been so much goodness pumped into the skin, and it is quite a long-lasting effect. Geek and Goregeous Power Peptides. Now, I've been talking about this a lot this fall, because this product really surprised me at how fast it works for firming the skin, plumping the skin. It uses a really nice mixture of really novel and new peptides that help to target collagen, that help to target fine lines and wrinkles, and to really help to support a skin firming and skin elasticity overall. So I definitely noticed that with this serum. It's really beautiful, kind of like a milky silky, hydrating, moisturizing emulsion type of texture. It is a bit more medium weight and may not feel the best for like very oily skin types, but I've really been enjoying this texture because just on its own, it actually feels very hydrating and slightly plumping to the skin while also a bit smoothing and moisturizing as well. But within about 2.5 weeks or so, 3 weeks with this one, I was like, whoa, actually, it's not just plumpness from hydration that I'm feeling. It's actually like my skin is feeling tighter. It's feeling firmer. It's just a lot bouncier. And, you know, I am somewhat young, right? I'm in my mid 30s. And so I do use a lot of these types of products for preventative measures, right? But all that being said, like there have been changes with my skin where I can feel like, yes, I can feel more firming happening for sure. And I could feel it with this product. And I was very surprised, very surprised. And I also noticed with this one too, there was like a refresh or rejuvenated effect with this. My skin looked clearer, not necessarily from acne, but I just mean like a clearness and a vitality to my complexion. My skin looked smoother. I think it might have helped to improve texture, which collagen stimulating ingredients, people don't talk about this enough. Collagen stimulating ingredients can help to positively affect texture on the skin. Enlarged pores, all of that can be positively influenced by collagen stimulating ingredients. Not just about cleaning your pores out, right? The collagen stimulate, not collagen, collagen stimulating ingredients actually tighten the pores, right? Because of the collagen stimulation. So I did notice that with this product too. And I was really surprised because, you know, really the mix of peptides that they're using here, and I have videos where I do deeper dives into each specific ingredient. I do not have time in this video to do that. They're newer and novel peptides, so I wasn't really sure what to expect, but they really do target those multiple signs of aging and the multiple preventative things that you can do for, you know, collagen stimulation, fine lines, wrinkles, skin elasticity, skin firmness, skin brightness, skin rejuvenation, right? So just overall, it really gives that refreshed feel to the skin, look to the skin. And that was just within, you know, testing it out for the first, like I said, 2 to 3 weeks. Long term, it really helps to keep those benefits up. And I would be really interested to see what this can do for my skin in like a year, 2 year, multiple bottles down the road, patience and consistency. Now, if you're looking to target hyperpigmentation on your skin, the Numbuzin No5 Serum is the one that you want to look at. This is a really nice blend of a couple of different brightening actives that target hyperpigmentation from different kind of angles. And I always find that it's good to get these multi-layered types of formulas, especially when it comes to brightening hyperpigmentation or helping to inhibit the melanin production when the hyperpigmentation is kind of triggered in our skin. It's really important to approach that from different angles and not just blast your skin with a high percentage of one active ingredient. I like that they're using multiple forms of brightening ingredients. So we do have 4% of tranexamic acid, which is one of my favorite brightening ingredients. It's really great for helping with hyperpigmentation, but it can also help to address things like sun damage and melasma. They're also using niacinamide, good old goody, you know what I mean? Very reliable brightening ingredient. We've got some arbutin in here, which is an interesting ingredient that shares some similar properties to hydroquinone. No, it's not as intense or as potent or anything like that, but there's similar properties there. The way that it works for hyperpigmentation is somewhat similar. So a really nice brightening ingredient. And then we've got some vitamin C in here, as well as stabilized vitamin C derivative, which I feel like really amps up the brightening in this, just the overall glow. And then we've got those targeted hyperpigmentation active ingredients in here. They also, in the formula, not a brightening ingredient, but a barrier supportive ingredient, which is 5% of panthenol. It really hydrates and plumps the skin. It brings a really refreshing feel to the texture of this, but it also helps to support your skin barrier as well, which, you know, sometimes when your skin is really dull and it's just not glowy and it's not lit from within, it might be because your skin's not healthy. It could be because your skin barrier is a little weak or damaged. And when I damaged my moisture barrier, my skin did not glow. It did not look good. It looked very dull. And that is because that barrier is really that first front for healthy, glowy skin, and for healthy skin and well-functioning skin and protected skin. It does everything, right? And so when that is off, you can't glow. right? Because it's not, your skin's not healthy. And so I like that they've added that into here too. And then we've got those brightening actives as well. So it all comes together in this plumping gel texture. Very hydrating, great absorbency in the skin. Like I said, it gives a little bounce to the skin just because of the panthenol that it provides, but it also brightens the skin pretty quickly. And I think it is because the multi-layered actives, you know what I mean, really do attack the hyperpigmentation at different levels and from different angles. So you start to see results a little bit sooner than if you're putting all your eggs in one basket with just one brightening ingredient. So if there's a skincare product that you've gotten instant gratification from, don't gatekeep. Let us all know in the comments below. If you love the video, don't forget to hit subscribe and turn on notifications so you're never out of the loop. I do post a lot of videos here on YouTube every single week. I do long form and shorts. So turn on notifications so you always get that notification when the new skincare content drops. I love you so much. I appreciate you so much. Thanks for being here with me today, and I hope you're healthy, happy, and safe. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.